In this problem, we're asked to find the percentage of towns with rainfall that is less than 9.01 inches annually, and we're given a table that includes intervals of rainfall in inches, their frequency, relative frequency, and cumulative relative frequency. And because of how in-depth the table goes, there are several ways that we could approach this. First off to note is that the transition amount, so in other words, the ending amount for one interval and the beginning amount for the interval, for the next interval, those are inclusive to being the lower bound. In other words, this is from 6.99 to less than 9.01, and then the next row is from 9.01 to 11.03. So we want the total of the total relative frequency, the percentage of these first three rows, because that's everything less than 9.01 inches annually. So we could simply just look at the cumulative relative frequency, 0.56. 56% of towns have rainfall that's less than 9.01 inches annually. Now we could also verify this. The relative frequency is just frequency divided by the total. So we have, for these first three rows, 6, 7, and 15. So 6 plus 7 plus 15. And that's out of a total of 50. So 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 15 is 28. That's 28 out of 50, which is the same thing as 14 out of 25, or it's the same thing as 56 out of 100, which verifies 56%. And we could have done what they did for relative frequency, but they already did it in the previous rows. So there's no point in repeating how they got the cumulative relative frequency, other than we just did it. 6 plus 7 plus 15 divided by 50. That equals 56%. So 56% of towns have rainfall with less than 9.01 inches annually.